It's Texting Tuesday, and we're going to talk about how to compel clients with content, compelling clients with content. A couple of technical difficulties, so starting a few minutes late, and I don't think we're actually live on LinkedIn, unfortunately, today. What are you going to do? We're going to make the best of it, is what we're going to do. First and foremost, before we get into the scripts and today's topic, compelling clients with content, do me a huge favor. If you're watching on LinkedIn, you're not watching on LinkedIn because we had to delete that. If you're watching on Facebook, hit the like button or the heart button. If you're watching on YouTube, a couple of favors to ask. Number one, make sure you have subscribed to the channel if you haven't already. Number two, make sure that you smash the bell to be notified of new live sessions when they are available. And number three, hit the like button or the heart button on this very video. You will find some additional recommended resources above or below this video. Check those out. There's a free class. There's the opportunity for us to have a strategy session, a strategy call on how you can partner with us, and we can help you get off the transaction treadmill and supplement or even replace your transaction income with referral fee income. You can schedule a time to chat at growwithjosh.com/chat. growwithjosh.com/chat. I've got a question for those of you. Here's how I'm going to ask this. So it's a yes or no. You're going to comment below, yes or no. Are you excited about the market shift? Are you excited about the market shift? Because there's no doubt there are some things happening. Are you excited about the market shift? I can tell you 100%, this guy, my answer is yes. I am excited about a market shift because in every shift like this, there is massive amount of opportunity for those that are professionals, for those who treat this like a business. And anytime the market shifts like this, it weeds out a lot of the riffraff. And I like that as well. So let me know in the comments below, are you excited about the fact that the market is shifting and changing a bit? So let me know below on that. We are going to talk about compelling clients with content. And let me sort of give you the big picture of what I mean by that, right? Content in this in this sort of application could be a PDF or a guide or a report, something of that nature. It could be a video that you've created. And there may be some other types of examples as well, but I would say those are typically the most common examples of the content we're going to use with a process like this. So video content. In fact, I just finished up a new short form video this morning that I'm still in the process of syndicating out on where the market is headed for the remainder of 2022. A great topic, and I got some great ideas and content for the actual video creation from Keeping Current Matters, one of my favorite resources, and I would say one of the most valuable, rich resources in our industry. Anyway, so it could be a video, could be a guide, a PDF, something of that nature. I'm going to give you examples and show you examples as we go through here. Two ways you can use the content. You can just give the content. You can just deliver the content, whether it be in the contacts inbox or through text message or even on Facebook. You could just give away the content. Or you could use what we call a two-step approach. A two-step approach where you ask the contact, the potential client, hey, would you like this thing we've put together? Would you like this thing we've put together? And that's what I'm going to give you examples of in this session here. I'm going to show you how we would use a two-step approach to create engagement, to deliver value through content, and thereby compelling those potential clients to work with us, okay? By providing value in advance of asking them for their business, okay? Compelling clients with content. Let me give you examples. And actually, let me do this first. I already mentioned Keeping current matters. So I don't forget here. Let me share my screen. I already mentioned keeping current matters. So an example of what we're going to use content-wise to compel clients is the seasonal guides that Keeping Current Matters provides for you if you are a member of their service. Okay. So I'm in my Keeping Current Matters dashboard. It's mykcm.com. I think they have a free trial. There's monthly market reports. There's all kinds of great stuff here. But what we're going to do is focus on the buyer and seller guides. And so they provide updated guides for every season. So, for example, they just released the summer things to consider when buying a home and things to consider when selling your home. They just released these guides. And so we're going to use that. There's also a first-time home buyer guide, as you can see, and a millennials guide to home ownership. Okay. And so we can use any or all of that combination. But this is the content or an example of the content that we're going to use in the scripts today. Okay. And so let's go ahead and dig in. I'm already sharing my screen. We might as well get started. I'm going to go over to KV Core. I'm going to go to Smart CRM. We're going to find a we're going to filter out a list that we can then use this content to compel some clients, some potential clients. While this is loading up, if you would like a Google document with all of the scripts, recommended resources, templates, etc. from today's session, that is something that my director of ops, Mike, puts together with every one of these sessions. And so if you would like access to that, all you have to do is, whether you're watching this live or after the fact, comment below the word compel, COMPEL. Comment below the word compel, and Mike will send you the Google Doc where we'll put all of the scripts, templates, resources, etc. for you to R&D, rip off and duplicate, or swipe and deploy, if you will. All right. So let's go ahead and do some filtering here. We're going to go prospect or new lead. We're going to go contact details, buyer. We're going to say has phone, has email, subscribed to text, and filter. And I'm going to give you several different examples of this two-step approach to get people engaging and asking for your help, right? Because though I do use the one-step approach as well from time to time, where we just give people the content, that really is just kind of like pushing it on them. By doing a two-step approach, you're attracting them or compelling them to come work with you, to come ask you for help, to come and engage with you, right? And that's what we want. We want to get people choosing to come to us, right? What's that old cliche? You attract more bees with honey than with vinegar, something like that. There's so many cliches, right? But it bears fruit in this application as well. It certainly has merit. So, all right, we're going to go ahead and select this list here, and we're going to say mass text. We just put the finishing touches on guide. Would you like me to send you a copy? Free copy? Okay, so this is example number one, and we're going to We're going to give you several here, but you've got to comment below the word compel if you'd like the document that Mike will put together with all of the examples for you to swipe and deploy. Just put the finishing touches on our summer 22 home buying guide. Would you like me to send you a free copy? Thanks. And then my contact. So I'm gonna send that. Let's do another page here of them. And by the way, obviously we are, we're using, oh, you know what? Shoot, I got a filter in here that I shouldn't have. So I'm going to go the other way. Though we are, golly, we're swiping and deploying this buyer guide from Keeping Current Matters, but you could put together your own guide, maybe a guide to downsizing in your market area, or a guide to buying a waterfront home, or maybe it could be as simple as putting together a luxury home price report, which is really just all of the recent luxury home sales in the last 30, 60, or 90 days, right? So there's lots of ways that you can use this concept, right? Lots and lots of ways. So I'm going to select here, and I'm going to mix it up a little bit. I'm going to make it a capital J. I'm going to put 2022. Copy that. And I'm going to do one more grouping of this just to show you and illustrate a point that I mention often, but maybe haven't in a little while. You should definitely put these in your own words, and you should definitely, make them your own. So I could say, instead of would you like a free copy? Okay, even shorter. That's probably what I could have done to begin with. Okay, hopefully you're getting the idea though. Okay, now what's what's another example? Let's go ahead, and we're going to flip it here. We're going to go to sellers instead of buyers. And needless to say, it's not going to be all that wildly different. Uh-oh. How is that possible? Apply filters. All right, we're going to have to clear the filters for some reason. It was being a pain, so we're going to go. Uh-oh. There we go. Oh, now it's populating. I don't know what was going on there. Happens sometimes. Technology, gremlins. Okay, let's see here. Don't understand how that's possible. Has phone, has email, subscribe to text. Mike, what am I doing wrong if you're watching me live here? This is very bizarre. I'm gonna refresh again. Well, here's what I can say, and we'll include this script for those of you who are interested. If you comment below Compel, which many of you already have. So the script that I was going to use on the selling side is very simply just put the finishing touches on our summer 2022 home selling guide. Would you like a free copy? Okay, simple as that. Now that could be a home price report. Hey, I just put the finishing touches on our luxury home price report for May 2022. Would you like a free copy? Okay, simple as that, right? There are lots and lots and lots of ways that you can use this concept in your business. Okay, lots and lots of ways that you can use this concept in your business. You just have to get creative. right? So compelling clients with content, compelling clients with content. Many of you have already commented below the word compel, Compel, which is fantastic. And we'll certainly take good care of you. One thing of note is if you comment below and you haven't received the document, let's say within 24 hours or so, go ahead and email my guy, Mike at growwithjosh.com, Mike at growwithjosh.com. Sometimes, the comments slip through the cracks, but it's certainly not that we're not trying to make good on that. So if you don't see it within that time frame, just email Mike at growwithjosh.com. I was able to get the filtering to work. So let's go ahead. We'll do, go to page 2 here. And we're going to use this script, as I had mentioned. And while this is coming up, here's the wonderful thing about content like this as well. So not only are we going to use it in this two-step fashion, but I'll also include this content just put the finishing touches on our summer 2022 home selling guide. Summer 2022 Central PA home selling guide. Okay. So see how I'm making that, I'm making it even more compelling and congruent and saying, the local area that we're in. The other way I'm going to use this content is, or can or could, and some of it I will, some of it I may or may not. Number one is in my weekly email. I send a weekly email to my entire database every Friday. I am certainly going to include the updated copies of these guides in that email, right? If I've got the content, I'm going to use it. I could even, I could and will promote it on social media, and we could use it as a lead generation or just as a value add. So I could use it as something that someone has to opt in for, or I could just use it and use it as a retargeting and only show it to people that are already in one of my custom audience buckets, right? And so I'm delivering value to people that are already sort of in my sphere, are already in my midst, let's say, okay, that I already have some level of know, like, and trustability. So there you have it. Compelling clients with content. There are lots of ways you can use this concept. As I promised, we are going to take those example scripts, templates, the recommended resources like my KCM, etc., put those into a Google Doc for you. And if you would like a copy of that Google Doc, whether you are watching live or after the fact, comment below Compel, Compel, and we'll get you that. If you don't have it within 24 hours, just email Mike at growwithjosh.com, Mike at growwithjosh.com, and we'll be happy to send that over to you. As always, if there's anything at all we can do for you, please don't hesitate to ask. You can comment below. You can send a private message. You can email Mike at growwithjosh.com. Check out the additional recommended resources above or below this video, and hopefully we'll chat soon. Use this framework and this script to get yourself some more clients here in your pipeline, and please share your results, good, bad, or otherwise. Have a great rest of the week, and hopefully chat soon.